As you know, I've been trying to organize my house, which is a major lifetime job. And in so doing, I have been collecting candle snuffers. I got a vase full of them. One of them, it doesn't want to be in the vase. It's very long. They all have a place to push down on the candle and extinguish the oxygen. There are four of them. There are two of them in the shape of flowers, and this one has a heart on the end where you can hang it up. They also make candle snippers, which are extinguishers as well. They look like little scissors, and you drop them in the container and snip the fire out. In telling you that, they will say that you should not let a wick be higher than 1/4 of an inch, because it will create soot around the container and soot in your house. They have not had a need for real candles much anymore. We have rechargeable candles and candles that work on batteries. And but in 1776, when Mr. Pinchwick introduced a candle snuffer to the world, they had candles for most everything. And of course, they create a wonderful smell sometimes, and a flickering light, which is very romantic and beautiful, and people still use them in weddings. And they are delightful, but a little dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. So I would advise caution. If you blow out a candle where there's hot wax in the container, you can blow wax on a piece of clothing or a table or a person, and you shouldn't blow one out if you can snuff it some other way. Putting a lid on it will snuff it. Some people lick their fingers and just grab it, which I don't want to do. But a candle snuffer works, and you can do that if you have one. You may not have one. I was a child, and we did a little Christmas program where we each had a candle, and it was in a kind of a inverted cup where we could hold it and it would not drip on us. A short white candle, and we wore white robes, and we sang, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine." Is that the way it goes? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Yeah, that's the one Mr. Crane sings all the time. And Mr. Crane is having a final goodbye to many years of singing. I think this next Friday, and at 6:00 at Abundant Life Ministries on Holmes Road. Anyway, it's a blessing to be able to feel that as a Christian you have a light that shines. And if you don't have the oxygen that goes with the flame, you don't have a light. If you're trying to worship some other God, if you're trying to make it be how good you are, your works, or your calling in life that you're so blessed with without God, you've got to understand that your little light comes from God, worshiping the Lord Jesus Christ. And the devil is going to try to snuff out that. He is. We have to fight for the right to be what we are, particularly in this woke world. Let your light shine today, okay? God bless you today.